Right, guys? So now today what we are going to do, we will see some fun, guys. Yeah? Today we are going to see some fun and everybody can pay attention on that. Don't get scared, and if you get any doubt, you just ask me so that we will clarify it. Okay, guys? Because we will go the real time scenarios. How it look like, we will go exactly the same. Right, guys? Everybody. So now what I'm going to do now, let's say I have a switch. So which switch we are working, guys? What is the switch we are working most of the time in our packet tracer? Not 2906. What is the switch? What is the model, guys? It's a 2960 switch. Right? This is the switch we are working most of the time. Is it layer 2 switch or layer 3 switch? It's layer 2 switch. Right? By default, how many VLANs are there in this switch? By default, how many VLANs are there? Only VLAN number 1. Okay, I just want to ask you technically one more question, guys. Can I configure, can I have a multiple subnets in the same VLAN? Can I have a multiple subnets in the same VLAN? Yes or no? Nilesh is saying no. Why? For example, yesterday I have given this example, guys, right? So for example, if you take 2960 switch, so I have connected a couple of computers. So this is your PC1. My question is very simple, guys. I want to configure multiple subnets in the same VLAN. It's possible or not? That's what my question. Yeah, I have 4 computers, and PC1 and PC2, I am going to keep it in 192.168.1 network. Let's say I am going to give 1.11, and here I am going to give 1.12, and here PC3 I am going to start with 192.168.2.11, and here I want to give 2.12. That's what I'm trying to ask you, guys. So since all these 4 interfaces are belongs to the same VLAN, that is VLAN number 1, because so far I didn't configure any VLANs. So my question is that, can I keep 2 computers into one subnet and 2 computers into other subnet? Can I do it or not? Are you clear, guys? Everybody? Why? Because the customer, he doesn't know how to configure the VLANs. That's why what he did, he kept all the computers in the same VLAN, which is VLAN number 1. And what he did, he used the 2 different subnets. For some computers he used 192.168.1.0, and for remaining computers he is using 192.168.2.0. That's what my question. Can we do it or not? Yeah, we can do this, right, guys? This is we have seen, right, guys? This is we have seen yesterday. So what is the problem here? What is the drawback in this topology, guys? Can anybody explain to me? What is the drawback here? The customer, what he did, he didn't configure any VLANs, but he is going to use different subnets. Then what is the drawback here? What's wrong here? Okay, they will not talk another subnet, that's fine. But what is one more drawback? The one more drawback is that, see, Anil, he mentioned there. For example, if PC3 wants to talk to PC2, what he can do? Simply he can go and change this IP address. Right or wrong, guys? Everybody understand that? Yeah, we are talking about practically, guys. Because some customers, what they do, the administrators, they don't know how to configure the VLANs. So simply, maybe due to their management restrictions, they are going to put different networks. So management think that it's good. These people, PC3 and PC4, they are in different networks so that they cannot talk. But what he did, he didn't do anything. Simply he changed the IP address only. Are you understand, guys? Everybody is clear? But in case if you want to do this, for example, PC1 and PC2, they want to talk each other, and PC3 and PC4, they want to talk each other. So which means PC3 and PC4, they should not speak to PC1 and PC2. That time, what is the solution? Yesterday we discussed about two solutions, right? What is the first solution, guys? The first solution is that we need to keep two switches. Physically, we need to do a separation, right? Did you remember yesterday? What I told you, take two switches. One switch you can dedicate it for PC1 and PC2, and other switch you can keep it for PC3 and PC4. Are you clear, guys? Everybody? Understand that? So if you want to keep separate two switches, then our solution is clear. Our problem is clear. But what is the drawback here? What is the drawback here? What is the drawback here, guys? So your management said that PC1 and PC2 they need to talk each other, and PC3 and PC4 they should talk each other, and PC3 and PC4 they should not talk to PC1 and PC2. Then you said that buy one more switch. Let's say your management they bought, they are ready to buy. This is switch number 1 and this is switch number 2. Then what is the problem here? Guys, this is not a course, right? We are talking about the complete real-time scenario, right, guys? So here the drawback is that since this PC1, PC2 is connected to switch number 1 and it's a 24 port switch, and again they bought one more switch that is for 24 to connect the two devices, right? You understand, guys? Space is also one factor, that is good. The second one is the cost is one more factor, that is also good. You understand, guys? So your management thinks that, array, why should we do this one, man? Right or wrong, everybody? Why should we buy one more switch since you have enough ports are there? Are you clear, guys, everybody? So that's why what we are going to do, because this is not a recommended solution. We don't recommend this. So what is another solution? What is another solution? Yeah, why we need to, yeah, this is one more good thing. See, Madam Singh saying that why we need to another 24 ports just for two pieces. So in that case, what we will do? The customer have planning to go with the Cisco switch, right? So as I told you, Cisco switches are going to start with 8 port switches there, 12 port switches are there, 16 port switches are there, then 24 port switches are there, and 48 port switches are there. Right, guys? If you see the Cisco portfolio, you can go with 8 port, 12 port, 16 port, 24 port, and 48 port. Right, guys? Okay, as per madam, what we are going to do, guys, we are going to take two 8 port switches. Right? That is called physical separation. But the another method is that we can do the logical separation by configuring VLANs. Yeah? Are you clear, guys? We need to do a logical separation by configuring the VLANs. So what we are going to do, guys, here what is my requirement? Can anybody explain to me? Let's say I have a total 6 computers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. So this is your 24 port switch, guys. Yeah, this is your 24 port switch. Yeah, see, actually Anil is saying that to change the IP address is not a good practice, right, guys? To change the IP address is not a good practice. Why? Because sometimes the user they can see how you are changing the IP address, right? The moment when he identify that, he can tell to other people, go and change the IP, man, then everything will be fine. Right or wrong, guys? That's why what we are going to do, we are going to do the logical separation. Right, guys? There is a security breach, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to do the logical separation. So in that case, what I am going to do, guys? I am going to connect, see here, PC1 and PC2. Let's say PC1 and PC2, they belongs to finance department. Guys, everybody has to give me an answer, okay? Now after that, 3 and 4, these two computers, let's say PC3 and PC4, they belongs to the sales department. And PC5 and 6 and 5 are belongs to marketing department. Is it clear, everybody? So in this case, your requirement is that PC1 and PC2, they have to talk each other. They should not talk to the sales. They should not talk to the marketing. And again the sales, 3 and 4 are belongs to the sales. So they need to talk each other. They should not talk to the finance and they should not talk to the marketing. And again, if you go with the 5 and 6, the marketing, they should not talk to the sales and they should not talk to the finance. Then what's your solution here, guys? Can we bring 3 switches? Can we buy 3 switches for each and every department? No. Why? Because it will be expensive. Right, guys? So in that case, what we are going to do? We are going to create the multiple VLANs. So we are going to do the logical separation. Guys, especially whoever start the CCNA, for them we are focusing more and more. Yeah? So that's why don't feel bad. Why? Because I'm explaining little bit more so that, everybody can understand, guys. So what we are going to do here, we are not going to take a 3 switches and we are going to take a 1 switch and we are going to separate logically. So physically it's a, by looking it's a 1, but logically what it does mean, guys? You are creating how many VLANs here? Everybody can type it, no problem. How many VLANs we are going to configure it? How many VLANs? 3 VLANs. What is the purpose of that? Why should I configure the 3 VLANs? Why should I configure the 3 VLANs? Logical separation. What is the first VLAN? Finance. Second VLAN for sales. Third VLAN for marketing. Right, guys? Everybody is clear. Understand that? Okay. Now what we discussed yesterday. Every VLAN we are going to identify with the VLAN ID. Every VLAN we are going to identify with VLAN ID. ID is nothing but identifier. Yeah, every VLAN we are going to identify with ID. Right, guys? Not the name, with identifier. So what is this identifier? By default, which VLAN is there? By default, which VLAN is there? VLAN number 1. Right, guys? By default, which VLAN is there? VLAN number 1. Then after that, if I want to create other VLANs, from where I can start? What is the minimum and maximum number? Anybody know about it? Guys, everybody is understanding what I'm trying to explain. Right now, by default, VLAN number 1 is there. Now I want to create some other VLANs, right? To create the other VLANs, always VLAN is going to identify with the number. So the number from where we can start, that's what my question. So you can start the VLAN from 2 to, what is the max? Wow. Somebody saying 1001, somebody saying 4094, which is correct, guys. So you can say 4094, guys. Yeah? Are you clear? You can create the VLANs from 2 to 4094. Everybody, guys, write it on your books. Yeah? And again, there is 2 VLANs are there here. So don't get confused. There is a extended VLANs also there. Yeah? There is extended VLANs. We will discuss about those. Don't worry about it. But keep remember that, guys, you can create the VLANs from where? From 2 to 4094. That's the number. Is it clear, everybody? Sushant, actually it's a 4094. I will show it to you now. Yeah? 4094. You can go up to 2 to 4094. Are you clear, guys? Everybody. So I think people are able to understand or not. Are you able to clear, guys, everybody? Yeah. So always remember that we are going to identify the VLAN with the ID. So that ID is nothing but it's a number. So by default, VLAN number 1 is there. The name of this VLAN is default VLAN. Right, guys? Then after that, if you want to create any VLAN, you can start from 2 to 4094. You can use any number. Yeah? But I will show you something here. Whenever you are trying to enter some numbers, it doesn't take it. We will see that one why it doesn't take it also. But right now at the moment, you need to remember this. 2 to 4094 VLANs we can able to configure it. Is it clear, everybody? So to create the VLANs, we require a VLAN ID. So that ID, it can be between 2 to 4094. Okay, guys? Now what I'm going to do, as per my requirement, I'm going to create the VLANs now. So let's go and do that. Okay, guys? To create the VLANs, what you have to do, you need to go to the configuration mode. How to go to the configuration mode, guys? Which is the command we are going to use to go to the configuration mode? Conft, or you can type config t, or you can type config terminal, right guys? So once you entered into the configuration mode, you will get a prompt like this, switch, then after that in the bracket you will find config. So whenever you see the config, which means that you are in the configuration mode, right guys, everybody? So once you are in the configuration mode, I need to change my host name. By default, you will see here there is a host name is switch. So how to change that? You can give host name. Then after that, specify any name. Always I told you guys, whenever you are going to specify the name, make sure that you can give properly. The naming convention is very important, guys. Whenever you are working in big environments, make sure that don't give different name. What I told you guys, always try to give the company name first. Then after that, give it is IDF room. If it is IDF room, you are going to place this switch, give as IDF room. Then after that name, give the switch name. Let's say I'm working for DVCom. That's my company name. Then after that, you can give IDF 01. Then I can say this is my access switch 01. Is it clear, guys, everybody? Yes. Is it clear, everybody? Then after that, what I have to do, I want to create the VLANs. So now what I'm going to do, let's go and create the VLAN. So to create the VLAN, you need to start VLAN. You need to start VLAN. Then after that, you can give the VLAN identifier. So this identifier, you are going to take it from where? What is the number you are going to use? Can anybody tell me, guys? The identifier is between 2 to 4094. Right, guys? Everybody is clear? Understand that? Yeah? Then you are going to choose any one number. So which number you are going to choose? Can you please type for me there? Guys, you and me can do this. Yeah? Then we are going to say 2. Then after that, you can specify, oh, voice is not clear. Maybe somebody is talking, man. Somebody is talking. Vaibhav, can you please mute yourself? Some background noise. Yes, that's correct. Vaibhav, if you don't mind, can you please mute yourself? One sec, guys. Yeah. Vaibhav, can you please mute? Okay, I'll put mute for him, guys. Yeah? Yeah. Thank you, Vaibhav. Right. Yeah, perfect. Now, what you are going to do, guys? So you are going to, while you are going to create the VLAN, you are going to type VLAN. Then after that, you are going to specify the identifier. Right, guys? So that identifier is, it's a number. The number is between 2 to 4094. That's what you are going to do. So now what I did, I said 2. Then after that, the next row, you need to give the name of that VLAN. But here the name is not mandatory, guys. But name is for us. You understand? For us to identify, we are going to specify the name. So better you can try to practice to give you a name. Then what is the name of this VLAN, guys? Everybody. What is the name of this VLAN? You and me can do this one, guys. Finance. Good. Finance. Right? Then after that, you press enter. So now what we did, we configured VLAN 2. Now indirectly, guys, in your mind, you think in this way. So this is your physical switch. And here what you did, you created one virtual switch. Keep in your mind like this. Okay, guys? This is your virtual switch. What is the name of this virtual switch? Finance. What is the name of this virtual switch? Finance. And what is the, guys, everybody can follow it, okay? So that you will be understand more. Finance. Then after that, what is the VLAN ID for this? 2. Is it clear, everybody? Understood? Say yes or no. The VLAN ID is 2 and the name is finance. So what we did, it's a physical switch. We created one virtual switch. Okay. Then after that, we want to create one more VLAN. Right, guys? Then after that, what you have to do again to create one more VLAN, type VLAN space. Then tell me what is the identifier. What is the identifier? Now I'm going to say 3. Then after that, name. What is the name? Sales. Then which means here you just think in your mind, you created one more virtual switch. Then the identifier is 3 and you given the name as sales. Everybody is fine. Understand this. Then after that, what you have to do, guys? You want to create one more VLAN, right? So now VLAN number 4. Then what is the name of that VLAN? Marketing, right? So far what you did, you configured one more VLAN, which is marketing. Then the identifier is 4. Is it clear, everybody? Now my concern is that the ports, it's a 24 port switch, and by default all the ports are belongs to which VLAN? Everybody give me an answer, guys. By default these 24 ports are belongs to which VLAN? VLAN number 1. VLAN number 1, right? So they are into single broadcast domain. Now what I want to do as per my requirement, let's say port number 1 and 2, I am planning to connect it to finance devices. Are you clear, guys? And port number 3 and 4, I am going to connect to the sales. Port number 5 and 6, I am going to connect it to the marketing. So now what I have to do, I need to shift those ports into each and every VLAN. So in VLAN number 2, which ports I need to shift? How many ports I have to shift, guys? In VLAN number 2. Everybody. 2 ports. What is those ports? What is those ports? Port number 1 and 2. I am going to shift it into finance VLAN. And what about 3 and 4? What about 3 and 4? 3 and 4, I am going to shift it into sales VLAN. 4 and 5, 5 and 6, I am going to shift into marketing VLAN. Are you clear, guys? And what about the remaining ports? What about the remaining ports? What about the 7 to 24? They are belongs to VLAN number 1. Right, guys? Can we do this exercise now? Are you ready to do this exercise? Yeah? So that you will get some idea. Okay, guys? So meanwhile, can you please type for me there how to configure the VLANs and paste it there? Everybody, if you want to configure 3 VLANs, you just type it there. Yeah? So that you will also can practice the commands. Just you can type VLAN 2, 3 and give the name like that. Think yourself, guys, that you are configuring yourself. Yeah? Don't by heart anything, just logically think. I don't know range, man. What is that command range? What is the purpose range? We'll go to step by step. Yeah? What is this? Bhupesh, we'll go to step by step, okay? So that nobody will get confused, man. Yeah? Once we go to the next level, then everybody will be, they can able to understand everything. So now what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take the switch. See here, everybody, what I'm doing there. Yep. Now let's go and take it. Then after that, this is your 2960 switch. Now I'm going to take two computers, guys. Computer 1, computer 2. Then I'm going to take laptops here. Laptop 1 and laptop 2. Right? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect. So between computers and switch, which cable we are going to use? Straight or cross? Between the computer and switch, which cable we are going to use, guys? We are going to use the straight cable, right? So let's go and do that. Then now what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect it. Right? Sir, as a practice in packet tracer, is it okay? But how configure in physical switch? It's the same way. Yogesh, whatever you are doing here, it's the same way. Yeah, we will show you in the real switch also today. Yeah, first we need to understand it. Then after that, we'll go through it and we will see it. Okay, Yogesh? First of all, we'll try to understand because the packet tracer is very important for us to learn the commands. Once you are okay, then we'll go to the real switch. Okay? Yeah. Now let's go and do that. So now what I'm going to do, no issues, man, it's good. There is not much difficult. So I'm going to put some different colors, guys. Can we do some show off? Nothing, right? Colors are not required to you. But by seeing the colors, maybe you will understand in different way. That's what my main intention. Yeah? We will put some colors. So this is your one VLAN, right? Then after that, another VLAN. Guys, don't get confused, okay? And this is your another VLAN. Right, guys? So total, how many VLANs we are going to configure it here? 3 VLANs, right? What is the first VLAN? What is the name of the first VLAN? Everybody. Sales. Sales or finance? Oh, sorry, finance. Then what is the second VLAN name? Everybody. Sales. What is the third VLAN name? Marketing. Okay, guys? Everybody? Then after that, every VLAN we are going to identify with the number. What is the identifier for finance VLAN? 2. What is the identifier for sales VLAN? 3. What is the identifier for marketing VLAN? 4. Is it clear, everybody? Everybody is understanding this one, guys. So this is what I'm going to do it. That's why make sure that before you are going to do, just draw yourself and write it, guys. It's okay, Mr. Mohammed, it's fine. Yeah, you can see it in the recording. I think most of the people, they know it, guys. Yeah, no issues. So now we are done it. Now what we have to do, we need to go to the switch. Then after that, where I have to go, guys? Once I reach to the switch, where I have to go? I need to go to the CLI, which means command line interface. But in the real time, what I told you, in the real time, what I told you, guys, in the real time, you need to connect with the console cable. After that, you need to open a putty, right? Putty is the software which we are going to use to access your device, right, guys? Everybody understand that? Say yes or no. I shown you putty software also, right? Now what you are going to do, let's go and type. What is the first command? Just follow me, guys. What is the command you need to type? Enable. And one more thing, can I type in caps or I must type in the small? Is it case sensitive? Can I type in caps or smalls? No issues. You can type it in caps also. But most of the time we are going to recommend to use small. Okay, guys, you can type both. That's not a problem. So now what is the next step? Guys, help me out. Be focused. So that one time if you understand, then you no need to worry. Then what I have to do? I need to go to the config T, which means I need to go to the configuration mode. Right, guys? Then here from configuration mode, can I type show VLAN brief if I want to see the VLANs? Try to understand what I am trying to tell you, guys. Usually in the privilege mode, we are going to execute all the show commands, right? Everybody agree? For example, if I want to go back to the privilege mode, what I have to do? I need to type exit. So whenever you type exit, then you will back to the privilege mode. Here if I type exit, what will happen, guys? If I type exit here, what will happen? Everybody. If I type exit here, what will happen? Then I will go back to the user mode. See that? So now if I type enable here, then where I can go? I can go to the privilege mode. Right, guys? So once I entered into the privilege mode, I can able to type all the show commands. Yes or no? Say yes or no, everybody. Yeah. Now if you type show VLAN brief, then I can able to see all the VLANs, whatever it's a predefined and whatever existing VLANs, I can able to see it. Right, guys? Now, if I go to the configuration mode, I just went to the configuration mode by typing conf t. Now, can I type that show VLAN brief? Can I execute this command? Everybody. Whenever I was in privilege mode, I typed that command. Right, guys? But can I execute the show commands in configuration mode? Say yes or no, guys, everybody. Can I execute? No. Why? Because the show commands, you cannot execute it, guys. See there. When I hit enter, I'll get an error. Did you notice that? So that's why what you have to do, in case if you want to execute any show commands in the global configuration mode, you need to type do, do. You understand, guys? What is the command you need to type? You need to type do show VLAN brief. You need to type this command. Then once you hit enter, you can able to see it. Is it clear? You no need to go back to. For example, now if I want to save the configuration, can I save the configuration in the configuration mode? Say yes or no. If I type write, does this command will work? If you type write, does this command will work? Usually this command we are going to type it in the privilege mode, right guys? So you cannot do that. So if you see here, when you type right, it's saying that I'm sorry, I cannot execute this command, right guys? So that's why what you have to do, you need to type do right. So which means whatever commands you are going to execute in the privilege mode, if you want to execute the same commands in the configuration mode, you need to type do in front of that command. Is it clear everybody? Say yes or no. Are you clear everybody guys? If any commands if you want to execute in the global configuration mode, especially the show commands, then you need to type do. That's it. Once you type do, then you can able to see it. Are you clear guys? Everybody understand this? Now let's go and configure the VLANs. So now what I have to do, I need to type VLAN, then VLAN identifier, right guys? And also some people what they are going to do, I just want to tell you some information to you guys. Now onwards you try to learn that. Some people they simply open the notepad, okay guys, whenever you go for deployments and all, what the people are going to do, they just open the notepad and they will type the commands. Keep remember this one, if you are working hourly based, don't do this. You understand guys? Because you just go to the switch and do the commands directly there. If you are like, if you need to finish within 10 minutes, 15 minutes like that, then you can do like this. So you can type the commands here. Guys, I am showing to you for you to understand. Are you clear everybody? For example, you went to the customer site and you are working on hourly based. Means per hour they are going to pay something. That time what you have to do, you just use here. Go to the switch and type the commands. And don't copy and paste it. Understand guys? Because the moment when you work more hours, you are going to get the money. Is it clear everybody? Understand everybody guys? The moment when you type here, see there, I am doing, what is that? VLAN number 2. Then after that, name. What is the name? Finance. Then after that, VLAN number 3. Name. What is the name? Help me out. Sales. Then after that, VLAN number 4. Name. What is that? Marketing. Are you clear guys? Now so far I have done the 4 VLANs I have configured. See here I have given explanation. This means it's a comment guys. It's a comment. So now what you can do, just right click and copy this and paste it here. That's it. Are you clear? Even if you want, see here, I want to give the host name also. Let's see here, don't get confused guys. Host name, then I'm going to say dvcom, let's say ID of 01, then after that switch 01. Let's say access switch 01. Is it clear everybody? Then what I can do simply here, I can just copy this and paste it there. See, all together one time it's executed. Did you see that? Everybody guys, understand this. So now onwards what you can do, guys, I am making you to prepare for your CCNA also indirectly. Because most of the CCAs, what they are going to do, they will type the commands in the notepad and they will copy and paste it. Whenever you go for big deployments especially, it's a similar deployments what we are going to do to save the time. We just open the notepad and we will type all the commands. Why? Because we have that much knowledge. So that you can type all the commands there and you will keep it ready. Once you visit the site and based on that, their scenario, you just do some changes in your notepad and one shot you are going to copy paste. Are you clear guys? Because most of the time, whenever I'm working in integration side, because we don't want to take much time. So we will go and do it fatafat, right? You understand guys? That's why you try to practice. And also as a CCNA level, now if you start practicing this, at least you are going to remember the commands. You understand guys? And second thing is that whenever you do some mistakes, you will understand where you are doing the mistakes. Is it clear everybody guys? Say yes or no. Yeah? In case if you want to do at the customer side, make sure that if customer is behind you, don't do this. It's very dangerous. Customer will tell to your company, your person came, just he did it everything in 2 minutes and why should I pay for 1500 dirhams? Are you clear everybody guys? So that's why whenever customer is behind, don't do this. Don't show your extraordinary skills in front of the customer. Yeah? Right. Because this is secret between you and me guys. Yeah? Let's go and do that. Now I am going to configure one more VLAN. Let's say I want to configure one more VLAN. Let's say from here, VLAN number 5. So then after that name, IT. Then exit. Now did you notice one thing here, the very important thing? Right now it's showing config-VLAN. So whenever you see the starting, what is this? We are in the configuration mode. By seeing that we are in the configuration mode, then whenever you see this, what is this meaning? Anybody know about it? You see this one, guys, as I told you, sometimes you will find like this, config-if, right? So which means you are in interface mode. Yeah, that's correct. You are in the configuration, and that too you are into the VLAN mode. Is it clear, everybody, guys? Everybody understand this? Try to observe that. Yeah? Say yes or no. Everybody is clear. Perfect. Now what I want to do, guys, so now I want to go back to my configuration mode. Right now still I am in the VLAN mode. Now I want to back to the configuration mode. So which command I need to type? Which command I need to type? Exit. If you type exit, then see here, you will back to the configuration mode. Did you notice that, everybody, guys? So until here, I am in the VLAN interface mode, VLAN mode. Then after that, whenever you type exit, then again I will back to the configuration mode. Now if I type exit here, what will happen, guys? If I type exit here, what will happen? If I type exit here, what will happen? Then I'm going to the privilege mode. Guys, don't forget that. See here what is happening. First of all, let's see here step by step. Yeah. So first of all, what I did, guys, I entered into the configuration mode. Then after that, what I did, I written like hostname dvcom something. Then after that, I start configuring the VLANs. So I went to the VLAN mode, right? So when I type exit, then again it will go to the VLAN mode to the configuration mode. So whenever you type configuration in front of the configuration mode, if you type exit, then you will back to the privilege mode. Did you notice that, everybody, guys? Understand this? Everybody? Say yes or no, guys? Yeah, because especially for CCNA level, you guys has to be understand this. Now if you want to save the configuration, what you have to do? If you want to save the configuration, what you have to do now? You need to type the right command, right? Now the configuration has saved. Now so far, how many VLANs I configured? So far, how many VLANs I configured? Total 5 VLANs I configured, right, guys? Total 5 VLANs I configured. 3 or 4? How many VLANs, man? No, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So total I configured 4 VLANs, guys. One is by default, right? So now if I want to see the VLANs, what is the command? Now if I want to see what are the VLANs I configured, I want to see it. What is the command? You need to type the command show VLAN brief. Okay? Whenever you type the show VLAN brief, did you notice that you are able to see VLAN number 2, VLAN number 3, VLAN number 4, and VLAN number 5. Right, guys? But did you notice that there is no interfaces? Still, all the ports are belongs to VLAN number 1. That's what you need to identify it. Everybody, did you notice that one, guys? I just configured the VLANs, which means I have configured the virtual switches, but still there is no interfaces there. Right or wrong, everybody? Say yes or no. Yep. Now here you need to learn. Now what I want to do, guys, I need to shift port number 1 and port number 2 into which VLAN? Port number 1 and port number 2. I want to shift into VLAN number 2. And port number 3 and port number 4, I want to shift into VLAN number 3. And port number 5 and port number 6, and I want to shift into VLAN number 4. Right, guys? So this is what I am going to show it to you now. Up to now everybody is clear? Understand the concept? Say yes or no. Up to now everybody is clear how to configure the VLANs. Yeah? Everybody is clear? Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to shift the ports. Are you ready, guys? Sir, host name, etc. That command, how take I mean, what is that? I don't understand, man. What is Yogesh? What's your question? Yeah, Yogesh, what's your question? Ah, okay. This is for comment, man. Whenever, like, let's say that whenever you are typing the multiple commands in the notepad, so I want to separate it. That's why I'll put comment. Why? Because I am little bit passionate. So whenever you put it like this, all together is mixing. You understand? Whatever related to the VLANs, I am going to make it like comment. So which means it's going to show you like a separate. Are you understand? So sometimes some people they will do like this. So that while you are seeing that, you will understand. It's clear for you. Oh, up to here is host name. And from here up to here, the VLAN concept. He configured for VLANs. You understand? Yeah, this is only for comment. So whenever you are going to type this, yeah, it's like a separation. Whenever you type it, whenever you copy and paste it, your switch knows that this is for comment. So it doesn't take it anything. Is it clear? It's not a command, it's just a comment. Are you clear? Otherwise, some people they used to write like this. Like from here, the VLANs are going to configure. Is it clear? And some people what they are going to do on the top, they are going to say here, okay, from here I am specifying host name. You understand? So you can directly copy and paste it. There is no problem. Is it clear? Understand that? Yeah, Anil. Yeah, Suraj. Is it clear for you? Yogesh. Say yes or no, guys. Because this is only for to write the comments. Yeah? To write the comments, you are going to do it. Now the next thing is that I want to shift these ports. Port number 1 and 2, I want to shift into VLAN number 2. 3 and 4, I am going to shift into VLAN number 3. So before you are going to shift the ports, make sure that you need to learn something here. It's very important, guys. Let's see here. Basically, we have a two type of, guys, everybody okay? Understand that? Trunking, already started trunking. No trunking, man. Okay, we have a two modes are there, guys, for the interfaces. The first one is access mode. The second one is trunk mode. Okay, guys, whenever you are trying to shift the interfaces, you can configure the interface into either access mode or you are going to configure it as a trunk mode. So access mode is nothing but whenever you are going to connect your end device, let's say your laptop or your desktop or your computer, those ports we can call it as a access port. Are you clear, guys? Those ports you can call it as a access port. The trunk port we will see in after a few minutes, you will understand that. But at the moment, what you are going to do, this VLAN number 2, 3, 4, we are going to connect some computers, right? So you are going to make this port as a access mode. Is it clear, everybody? Understand that? Say yes or no, guys. Everybody. So right now, let's go and see here. If you see here, port number 1 and 2, I connected some end device. Oh, voice is not clear. Yeah, you can rejoin, man. I think, guys, everybody is clear the voice. Everybody is clear? Yeah, perfect, man. Okay, if you see here, port number 1 and port number 2. Port number 1 and port number 2, you connected with the end devices. So these end devices are your computers, right? Whenever you are going to connect any device which is like a computers, laptops or desktops or IP cameras and all, you are going to configure as a access port. After few seconds you will understand what is the trunk port. I will show you the difference. So at the moment you are connecting these computers, right, guys? Port number 1 and 2 you are going to connect to the end devices as a computers, right? So now you need to make it these ports as a access port. Are you clear, guys? Everybody? Say yes or no. If you understand that, say yes or no. Otherwise, I'll explain to you in another way. Yeah? Let's go and do that. So now what you are going to do now, conft, I'm going to the configuration mode. Then after this, you can type interface fast Ethernet 0x1. Okay, guys? If you type interface fast Ethernet 0x1, I think Sejal, you will come back to now. Okay, just give us some time, you will understand. Yeah, because if I explain like untag, tag, then you will get some confused because I don't want to put you in that confuse. Okay, guys, everybody is clear. Yeah, everybody will get complete idea, guys. Don't worry about that. But try to see here. So now what I want to do now, I'm going to the fast Ethernet 0 by 1, right? I need to shift this port into finance department, right? Which is in VLAN number 2. Say yes or no, everybody, guys. Port number 1 and 2, we are going to shift into VLAN number 2, right? Port number 1 and 2, we are going to shift into VLAN number 2. How I am going to shift? So first of all, you need to go to that port. What is the name of the port? Guys, everybody follow it. What is the name of this port? What is the name of this port? It's a fast Ethernet 0 by 1. Yeah. So now you can type interface fast Ethernet 0 by 1. Yeah. Then after that, did you notice here, the moment when you type interface fast Ethernet 0 by 1, did you see here, you are in the interface mode. Are you clear, everybody? You are in interface mode. And which interface you are in at the moment? Fast Ethernet 0 by 1. Whatever commands you are typing, those commands is going to applicable to fast Ethernet 0 by 1. Right, guys? Everybody understand this? Say yes or no. Yeah. Then after that, what you are going to do? You need to type switch port mode access. Right now I am going to connect some end devices. That's why I am going to type access. Access is nothing but whenever you are going to connect a end device like your computers, your desktops, laptops, your IP cameras, these things we can call it as a access port. I will explain to you why we need to type also, guys, but most people, they will get some confused. That's why to avoid the confuse, simply you can type access. Why? Because I am connecting here some end devices. Okay, just convince for a few minutes, then after that I'll explain. Okay, guys, then after that switch port mode access, then you can say switch port access VLAN number. Which VLAN you are going to access this port, guys? Because we made it as an access port and we are going to shift this port into VLAN number 2. Then say enter, exit. Now verify it. To check that, you can type do show VLAN brief. So the moment when you type do show VLAN brief, did you notice that port number 1 has shifted into VLAN number 2? Did you notice, everybody? Say yes or no, guys. Yeah. Now port number 1 has shifted into VLAN number 2. Now I want to shift port number 2. How can I shift, guys? Again, you need to type interface fast Ethernet 0 by 2. Then after that, you can type switch port mode access. Then switch port access VLAN number 2. That's it. Then now if you type do show VLAN brief, you can see here port number 1 and 2 has shifted into VLAN number 2. Is it clear, everybody? Yeah, everybody is clear. Now what I want to do now, if I have a multiple ports, in case if I have a multiple ports, if I want to shift, then what I have to do, guys? If I am going to write multiple commands, it's very difficult for me to write multiple commands. That's why Cisco, they said that use the range command. Use the range command. So the range command is going to specify from starting and ending number. So you can say that, for example, fast Ethernet 0, 3 and 4, I want to shift. So simply what you have to do, you need to type interface range, then type here fast Ethernet 03-4. So whenever you say 3-4, which means port number 3 and port number 4. Is it clear, guys? For example, if I say, everybody, guys, interface range fast Ethernet 0/3-6, which means how many ports? Which means how many ports, guys? So what is those ports? So I am going to shift 3, 4, 5 and 6. So total 3 to 6 ports I am going to shift. Is it clear? But I have a question here. Seshu, is it like here you are showing like continuous? You are showing like a continuous. But let's say in VLAN number 3, I want to shift port number 3 and 4 and port number 9 and 10 and again port number 16. Are you understand, guys? Everybody, guys, Are you understand that? For example, here my question is that, is it mandatory? Guys, somebody is talking, man. Who's that? Guys, please pay attention, huh? Because, yeah, right. Now if you see here, if it is a, because there is no rule to shift all the ports, right, in sequence. Right or wrong, guys? Everybody is clear, because whenever you are trying to shift the ports, there is no rule to shift the ports sequentially. So right now here, port number 3 and 4, I want to shift into VLAN number 3, and port number 9 and 10, I want to shift into VLAN number 3, and port number 16, I want to shift into VLAN number 3. So in this case, how many statements I have to write, guys? In this case, how many statements I have to write? Everybody. If I write it like this, for example, interface range, if I write fast Ethernet 0/3 to 16, if I write it, what will happen? What will happen, guys, if I write like this? From 3 to 16 ports are going to shift into VLAN number 3, right? It doesn't work. Then how you can write it? Guys, everybody understand, right, what I am trying to explain? In that case, what you are going to do, you can simply interface range, then after that you can say fast Ethernet 0/3-4, then make a comma here. Then after that, what is the other requirement? Fast Ethernet 0/9-10, make a comma here. Then after that, the 16 port, then make fast Ethernet 0/16. Is it clear, everybody? Say yes or no, guys. Everybody understand this? Yeah. For example, some people, what they do, they write first like this. 3 commands they are going to write, 3 statements. First set they will write this. Second set they will write this. Third set they write this. So it will be, again, it's a time consume process. So what you can do, simply you can write like this. I'm going to show it to you now. If you see here, yeah, if you are not going to take range, then you need to. Yeah. So now you are going to say interface range fast Ethernet 0/3-4, then again fast Ethernet 0/, guys, everybody is following, right? 0/9-10. Then after that, fast Ethernet 0/16. Everybody is clear, guys, so far? See that? Did you notice that? Then after that, what you can do, you can type switch port mode access, then switch port access, then VLAN number 3, then say exit. Now if you type do show VLAN brief, then you can see here in the sales VLAN I can able to see 3, 4, 9, 10 and 16. Is it clear, everybody? Everybody is understand this? If you don't understand, you can just ask me, so that I'll explain to you again. Are you clear, guys? So whenever you are going to shift multiple ports, then what you have to do, you need to use the command called range. Okay, guys? Everybody is fine? Perfect. Now what I want to do now, I want to shift port number 5 and port number 6 into VLAN number 4. Are you ready? Port number 5 and port number 6 into VLAN number 4. So what is the command, guys? Can anybody type for me there quickly? I'll copy and paste it there. Can somebody type it for me there? Port number 5 and port number 6. I want to shift into VLAN number 4. How to write it? Okay. Interface range fast Ethernet 0/5-6. Then after that, because since I'm going to connect as a, everybody thinking, array, we are not understanding what is this, man. Seshu said access. Guys, give us some time, okay? Just bear with me. Even I'm also so excited to talk, but the problem is, if I explain something, then you will forget it. Yeah? Then you need to type switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN 4. Is it clear, everybody? Is it clear, guys? Everybody is correct? Yeah? Let's go and do that. Interface range fast Ethernet 0/5-6. Then switch port mode access. Then switch port access VLAN number 4. Is it clear? Then say enter. Now show VLAN brief. Now did you notice that? Port number 5 and 6 are belongs to VLAN number 4. Port number 3, 4, 9, 10, 16 is belongs to VLAN number 3. Port number 2, if you see here, VLAN number 2, it contains port number 1 and 2. Is it clear, guys? So which means total how many broadcast domains are there here? Let's come back to now. Be active now. How many broadcast domains are here so far? Total how many, guys? VLAN number 1 is one broadcast domain. VLAN number 2, another broadcast domain. 3, another broadcast domain. 4, another broadcast domain. 5, another broadcast domain. Right, guys? Total how many broadcast domains are there? Total 5 broadcast domains. Right? But in 5 we didn't use it because there is no interfaces. Now my question, guys, everybody be active now. Say, okay, now port number 1 and 2, what we did, we are planning to use 192.168.1.0, which means for VLAN number 2, okay, let's do one thing, guys. Let's do one thing. For VLAN number 2, I am planning to give 192.168.2.0 network. Can I use the same network for VLAN number 3? Can I use the same network for VLAN number 3? Guys, now pay attention on this. Yeah? So far what we did, guys, port number 1 and 2, we shifted into VLAN number 2, right? So let's go and assign the IP address. See there. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to IP configuration. There I'm going to specify 192.168. Let's say it's a 2, VLAN number 2, right? So I'm going to give you 2.1. Then after that, I'm going to give one more PC is 2.2. Now my question for you is, can I use the same subnet for the sales VLAN? Now I want to start desktop. Then I want to use 192.168.2.3. Yeah. And here I want to use 192.168.2.4. Right, guys? Now what I did here, everybody pay attention on this one, guys. So here I configured 2.1. Here I configured 2.2. Here I configured 2.3. Here I configured 2.4. Right? So now 2.1 can talk to 2.3, or I can give you like that. Is it wrong? Is it fine? Say yes or no, everybody. Guys, first of all, my first question, 2.1 can talk to 2.2? Say yes or no. 2.1 can talk to 2.2? Why? Why they are going to talk each other? Why they are going to talk each other? Because they are in the same VLAN and same network. Right, guys? It's the same VLAN and same network. Right? That's why they are able to talk. That's why they are able to talk. Now, 2.2 can talk to 2.3. Second question, 2.2 can talk to 2.3. Why? Why it's not going to talk? What's the reason? Because it's the same network, no? It's the same network, right, guys? It's the same network, but it's a different VLAN. So what is the purpose? What is there? What will happen if you configure a different VLAN with the same subnet? What is, I don't understand that. What's happening there? Are you understand, everybody, guys? Now you are saying that, no, you cannot communicate, right? So why you are not communicating means, because you connected to the same switch. You connected to the same switch. What's wrong there? There is a logical separation, right? Which means these two computers, they are in different VLAN. It's in different broadcast domain. These two computers, they are in different broadcast domain. These two computers, they are in different broadcast domain. That's why they are not able to talk each other. Right, guys? Everybody is clear? But my question, technical question, how these two computers, they know that? They are in different broadcast domain. How? How these two computers, they know that they are in different broadcast domain? By VLAN ID. How they know it? Because we have shifted the ports. Right, guys? We have shifted the ports into different VLAN. And if you see port number 1 and 2, we shifted into which VLAN? It's VLAN number 2. Port number 3 and 4, we shifted into VLAN number 3. Port number 5 and 6, we shifted into VLAN number 4. So which means we have separated, logical separation was there, right? And we shifted the ports according to that. That's why they are not able to communicate. Right, guys? Right or wrong? Say yes or no, everybody. Because everybody has to learn this one, guys. Yeah? Because some people, they will come back to you and they will tell you, man, they don't know there is a VLAN concept here. So simply they will tell you, buddy, this is the computer is 1.1. Sorry, 2.1. This is the computer is 2.2. And I changed this PC also 2.3. Why it's not working? Are you clear, guys? Before the guys, what he did, the before, did you remember that scenario? Everybody in the same VLAN. That time what happened? Simply he changed the IP address, then you are going to talk. But what we did at the switch side, we configured logical separation. That's why they are not able to talk. Is it clear, everybody? Is it clear, everybody? Say yes or no, guys. Yeah? Now let's go and test this. Let's go and test this. Now what I'm going to do now, command prompt, then type ipconfig. So my IP address is 192.168.2.1. So can I talk to 2.2? Can I talk to 2.2? Oh, no screen? What happened, man? Guys, you are not able to see my screen? Yeah, you are able to see it, right? Ah, okay. Yeah. Now can I talk to 2.2? Oh my god. I didn't do anything, guys. What happened? Some people can able to see it, some of them can able to see. Can't able. Screen struck. Now? Okay, can I share it again, guys, for everybody? I'm going to stop the screen and I'm going to share it again. Yeah? Now are you able to see it? Now everybody can see it, guys. Yeah? Perfect. Now what I'm going to do now, I think you know that the IP addresses I have configured 2.1 and 2.2. Yeah? The first two computers I configured 2.1 and 2.2. And here again I configured 2.3 and 2.4. So now my question is that, can I talk from 2.1 to 2.2? Yes or no? Yeah, you can able to talk. Now, what about 2.2 to 2.3? No, you cannot able to talk. Right, guys? Why? Because they are in two different broadcast domains. Right? Now, let's go and check it. Verify it. Command prompt. Then when you type, now you are able to see the screen. Right, guys? Everybody can able to see the screen. Right? Now, I am going to type ping 192.168.2.2, I can able to talk. So whenever I try ping 192.168.2.3, if you see here, I am not able to talk. Did you notice that, everybody? Yeah, request timed out. Request timed out. But my question is that, can I able to talk from 2.3 to 2.4? 2.3 to 2.4? Can I able to talk? Yeah? Can you able to talk or not? So you are able to talk. Let's go and verify it. IP config. So ping 192.168.2.4. I can able to talk. Are you clear? If you try to 2.1, I cannot able to talk. If you try 2.2, I cannot able to talk. Right, guys? But now my question for you, everybody, in the real-time scenarios, in the real-time scenarios, for example, VLAN number 2, we configured as 192.168.2.0 network. For VLAN number 3, we are planning to configure as 192.168.2.0. Can we do like this in the real-time scenario? Say yes or no. Can two VLANs have the same subnet? Guys, everybody can able to hear my voice? Say yes or no. Here, VLAN number 2, what I am trying to do, I configured 192.168.2. And for VLAN number 3, I configured the same subnet. Can I do it like this in real-time scenarios? Yes or no? Yeah, because in real-time scenarios, guys, each and every VLAN we are going to keep it in different subnet. Why? Because in case if these people, if they want to talk from VLAN number 2 to VLAN number 3, that time what will happen? It will be a conflict. It will be confused, right? Because both guys, they are connected in the same subnet. You understand, guys? Both VLANs, they configured with the same subnet. In case if you want to do a communication between these two VLANs, we are not going to do it. Are you understand, guys? For example, here the computer IP address is 2.1. Here the computer IP address is 2.2. Here also I have given 2.1. Here also I have given 2.2. For example, 2.1 wants to talk to 2.2. Can he able to talk? The reply is going to come from whom? Guys, try to understand it. Whenever 2.1 trying to talk 2.2, because his intention is that he wants to talk to other VLAN. In other VLAN, there is 2.2 is there. He wants to configure. He wants to communicate with other VLAN with 2.2. But the problem is here, in your network already 2.2 is there, right? That time your information will not go out and it will check within the VLAN and this PC will reply back. Guys, everybody will clear or not? Say yes or no. That's why in the real-time scenarios, what we are going to do, for each and every VLAN, we are going to configure different subnets. For example, for VLAN number 2, I am going to configure 192.168.2.0 subnet. For VLAN number 3, I am going to configure 192.168.3.0 subnet. For VLAN number 4, I am going to configure 4.0 subnet. So whenever I want to do a inter-VLAN communication from one VLAN to other VLAN, it's easy for me to route my traffic from one VLAN to one network to another network. Is it clear, everybody? Say yes or no, guys? Yeah, I think most of the people there, I don't know whether you guys are understand or not. Say yes or no, guys? Yeah. So that's why whenever in the real-time scenarios, whenever you have a different VLANs, each VLAN we are going to configure it in different subnet. That's a mandatory. If you keep it in the same subnet, the problem is you cannot able to do the inter-VLAN communication. Right, guys? Everybody is okay or not? Yeah. Now the second thing is that just we will play with something about the VLANs. Are you ready, everybody? Everybody? Yeah. Let's go. Now what I am going to do now, enable. So to see the VLANs, you are going to type show VLAN brief. Now, for example, can I put fast Ethernet 09? Actually, fast Ethernet 09 is belongs to which VLAN? Guys, everybody pay attention on this. Fast Ethernet 0/9 is belongs to which VLAN? VLAN number 3. So now I want to put it back to VLAN number 1. Can I put it or not? How? How you are going to put it back to VLAN number 1? How I can put it back to VLAN number 1? Can you please type for me the command? Everybody, quickly. For example, port number 9, I want to put it back to VLAN number 1. How you are going to put? Right now, this is belongs to VLAN number 3. Are you clear, guys? So how? Type it as per you. Type it. So now let's go and see it, guys. Yeah, don't get confused. See there. Now first of all, to check the configuration, what command you are going to type? Let's see here. Let's see here. Don't worry. To check the configuration, what is the command you are going to type? To check the configuration. What is the command you are going to type? To check the configuration. To see the running configuration, which is the command you are going to type? Guys, the running configuration. I want to see the whole configuration. Show run, right? Or else you can type show running -config. Now if you notice here, did you notice everybody? Carefully observe it, guys. This is the configuration we have done for port number 1. This is the configuration we have done for port number 2, right? Port number 1 and 2 we shifted into VLAN number 2. And port number 3 and 4 we shifted into VLAN number 3. Everybody clear, guys? Are you able to see that? Because in the running configuration, whatever configurations you made it, you can able to see it, right? Now, what is our concern? Our concern is that we have done some configurations. Let's go and see that. In which port? Port number 16, we have done some configurations. Right, guys? Port number 9 or port number 16? Yeah. Port number 9 we are planning, right? Let's go and check it. Show running configuration. Where is port number 9? It's here. Did you notice that, guys? Everybody? Did you notice that? Did you notice that? Yeah. Now, this is the port. I want to put it back into VLAN number 1. Right, guys? So what I am going to do now, I am going to that port. Just try to understand this. Interface fast Ethernet 0/9. For example, there is a command. Try to see this one. Switch port access VLAN number. Let's say I said VLAN number 4. What is this meaning, guys? Whenever you type switch port access VLAN number 4, what is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? Okay, now again, don't get confused. Yeah, I'm putting more confused. I'm sorry for that. So by default, you tell me one thing. By default, this port number 9 is belongs to which VLAN? Everybody, it belongs to which VLAN? It's VLAN number 3, right? Now, I went to that port. Interface fast Ethernet 0/9. Then I said that switch port mode access, let's say I said VLAN number 4. Then what will happen? Right now this port belongs to VLAN number 4, VLAN number 3. So whenever you type switch port mode access VLAN number 4, VLAN number 4, then what will happen, guys? You are going to get any error message? Does it tell you that, hello, this belongs to VLAN number 3 and you are shifting into VLAN number 4 like that? Say yes or no, guys. So now what is the output for this? This command will accept or it doesn't accept. First of all, whenever you type switch port mode access VLAN 4, does this command will accept or not? This command, try to understand this one, guys. This command is going to accept. It's not a wrong command. Yeah? Oh, sorry. yeah. I am sorry because I don't know. I am getting some call suddenly. Okay. Switch port access VLAN number 4. You understand, guys? So now this command, what it will do, by default we configured this interface as a VLAN number 3, right? We shifted this port into VLAN number 3. Now whenever you type switch port access VLAN 4, immediately this port, what it will do, it's going to shift into VLAN number 4. It doesn't ask you any confirmation. Are you understand, everybody? Are you understand, everybody? Try to understand this one. The moment when I initially what I said, you are belongs to VLAN number 3. right? So that's why I said switch port access VLAN number 3. So the port number 9 is shifted to VLAN number 3. Again I said that switch port access VLAN number 4. Then immediately what will happen? This port will shift it to VLAN number 4. Right? Now again I said that switch port access VLAN number 5. Then what is the output now? What is the output now? What is the output now? Everybody guys, pay attention on that. First, initially what is this? We configured as a VLAN number 3. So that time this port has shifted into VLAN number 3. Then after that what I did, I type one more command, switch port access VLAN number 4. Then immediately it's override, which means it's removed from VLAN number 3 and it shifted into VLAN number 4. Then again what I said, I type switch port access VLAN number 5. Then immediately what happened? It's removed from VLAN number 4 and it joined into VLAN number 5. Now finally port number 9 is belongs to which VLAN? Finally port number 9 is belongs to which VLAN? Everybody type it guys, don't worry. So now finally the destination for this port is VLAN number 5. So this is what you need to understand one more thing. Whenever you say access port, keep remember, whenever you say that you are a access port, which means access port always belongs to one VLAN. Always belongs to any one VLAN. It should not be belongs to multiple VLANs. Try to understand it. For example, I went to interface fast Ethernet 0/9 and I type the command switch port access VLAN number 3. Now this port is belongs to which VLAN? Everybody. It belongs to which VLAN now at the moment? As per this output guys, it belongs to VLAN number 3. Now I said switch port access VLAN number 4. Now this port is belongs to which VLAN? It's VLAN number 4. Now I said switch port access VLAN number 5. Is it clear? Now it belongs to which VLAN? So what about these previous commands? It's going to overwrite. Is it clear everybody? Are you understand guys? So finally this port is belongs to VLAN number 5. So what I am trying to tell you, the access port is nothing but it belongs to a specific VLAN. It's not belongs to the multiple VLANs. Are you clear everybody? Whenever you say the word access, which means that access port is belongs to any one VLAN. It's not belongs to the multiple VLANs. Is it clear or not everybody? Whenever you say trunk, the trunk is nothing but this is belongs to everybody. This port is belongs to everybody. Are you clear guys? Whenever you say switch port mode access, the access port is belongs to only one specific VLAN. That's it. Now initially you said that you are belongs to VLAN number 3. Then after that you said that you are belongs to VLAN number 4. Then after that you belongs to VLAN number 5. Then finally it's an access port. That's why it belongs to VLAN number 5. Is it clear everybody? Say yes or no. Say yes or no guys. So now we are going to do that. Now we are going to do that. Yeah. Let's go and see it. Yeah. Preetham, just give me some time. I'll come back to you. Huh? So we will finish this. Yeah. So that because you know I have something to tell. That's why. Now let's go to interface fast Ethernet 0/9. So now I am saying that switch port mode by default when we configure initially it belongs to which VLAN guys? Which VLAN is that? It belongs to VLAN number 3. Now I am saying that switch port access VLAN number 4. Now this port will shift it to which VLAN when I press enter? It's going to shift to VLAN number 4. See there. Does it give any error message? Does it telling that hello, it's before it was in VLAN number 3, now you are shifting? Why I am telling you this, be careful. That's what I am trying to tell you guys. And now if you go here, do show VLAN brief, see there. Now port number 9 is belongs to VLAN number 4. Did you notice that? Everybody, say yes or no. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to type one more command in the same interface, switch port access VLAN number 5. Now this is belongs to which VLAN now, finally? Now type do show VLAN brief. Then if you see here, now this port number 9 is belongs to VLAN number 5. So access port always is belongs to one VLAN, one specific VLAN. Is it clear everybody? Is it clear everybody? Yeah, but you should ask me, Seshu, before that, before you are going to make it as a mode access, actually what is the default mode? Can I know that? Because why you said as a access port? Because you are saying that whenever you are going to connect any end device, make it as access port. Now I am clear, the access port is belongs to any one specific VLAN. It's not belongs to the multiple VLAN. This part I am clear. But I need to understand by default what is the default mode for this port. Right guys? Can we see that? Are you ready? Everybody? Yep. Let's go and see it. By default, what is the mode? Then I will explain to you something else. For example, if you see here, whenever you type show VLAN brief, let's take port number 7. Okay guys? Port number 7 by default it's in VLAN number 1, right? It's not belongs to any other VLAN. It's there by default. So now I want to check what is the default mode. Guys, everybody is okay? No confused, right? Say yes or no. Are you getting confused? Now what I'm going to do now, let's go and type show interface fast ethernet 0/7 switch port. Can you please write this command everybody? Whenever you type show interface fast ethernet 0/7 switch port. Yeah, we didn't change anything for this port. Are you clear guys? We didn't do anything, it's a default. By default we need to know what is the mode for this port, right? Because what Seshu said that man make it as an access port, right? But before access port, what is the default mode? I need to know. Are you clear everybody? Yeah. So now when you press enter, did you notice this? The default administrative mode for this port is what? What is this? Everybody, type it for me there. By default, the mode is dynamic auto. The mode is dynamic auto. Again, everybody is confusing. What is this, buddy? We are not able to understand. Because by default, in Cisco switch, every port, there is a protocol. DTP protocol is going to run. Put the heading, everybody. DTP. Do you know what is meaning of DTP? Every port. You understand, guys? By default in Cisco switches, there will be a DTP protocol is going to run. Somebody type different man. So DTP is nothing but dynamic trunking protocol. Dynamic trunking protocol. This is the protocol is going to run in every port by default. That's why if you see here, the negotiation of trunking is on. We will come to know what is that. Okay guys, don't get confused. So by default, in every port, the DTP protocol is going to run. So that's why it's saying that my default mode is dynamic auto. Are you clear everybody? Say yes or no. Yep. Say yes or no everybody guys. Yep. Now everybody have a question. The question is that, okay, Seshu, what is the drawback with this? The drawback with this that make sure that let's go and see it. For example, this is your switch number 1 and this is your switch number 2. Yeah, how this DTP protocol is going to work, I'll explain to you guys. Are you clear? Everybody understand that? Say yes or no. Say yes or no guys. So, for example, here you are connected to switch number 2. Yeah, and this is I connected, one side is port number 24 and other side I connected port number 23. What is the default mode for port number 24 guys? What is the default mode for port number 24? Just now we saw that, the DTP mode. What is that? Dynamic auto. And here, what is the default mode for port number 23? Dynamic auto. So whenever you are having dynamic auto and dynamic auto, between they are going to negotiate and they will become something. To avoid that, I said that to avoid those kind of stuff, because still you don't know what is trunk. That's why I'm not explaining to you guys. Whenever dynamic auto and dynamic auto, they both negotiate and they will become as a access port. Because there is some modes over there, because still you don't know what is trunk. Yeah? Are you clear, everybody? So that's why I said that to avoid those kind of stuff, please make it your as a access port. Are you clear, everybody? So whenever you make it as an access port, by default this access port belongs to a single VLAN. Are you clear, everybody? And I told you there is one more mode is there. What is that mode? We have two modes. What is that mode? The first one is access mode and second one is trunk mode. Then we know now access mode. Now what is trunk mode? What is trunk mode? Any idea? So the trunk mode is nothing but, guys, keep remember, the trunk mode is nothing but, for example, guys, you are not feeling bored, right? Everybody is understanding. Say yes or no, guys. If you feel bored or something, we will stop it, no problem. Yeah, everybody is clear. Yeah, so let's go and understand it. So for example, I have a switch number 1 and I configure two VLANs. Let's say PC1 and PC2. Okay, guys? Yeah, that's correct. PC1 and PC2. So now I said that you are the access port. Let's say port number 1 here. And I said that you are the access port and you belongs to VLAN number 10. Agree? Everybody is clear. Then after that, port number 2, I said you are the access port and you are belongs to VLAN number 20. Guys, everybody understand this? Say yes or no. Yeah. Now here switch number 2, and here what I did, I have connected one more computer which is PC number 3, and I said that you are the access port and you are belongs to VLAN number 10. Then PC4, then I said you are the access port and you are belongs to VLAN number 20. Now the people who is sitting in VLAN number 10, they want to talk to VLAN number 10 in other switch, right, guys? And the people who is sitting in VLAN number 20 in switch number 1, they want to talk to VLAN number 20 in switch number 2. Are you understand, everybody? Say yes or no, guys? Yep. Now these two guys, PC1 wants to talk to PC3 because both they are in the same VLAN. Then after that, PC2 wants to talk to PC4. Both they are in the same VLAN. Now in that case, what you are going to do, you are going to make a cable connection like this. Right, guys? The moment when you make a connection, you are making this port as a trunk port. What you said here? You said that access port. Access port belongs to a single VLAN. Now you are saying that a trunk port. And here also you are going to say you are a trunk port. So the purpose of the trunk port is that to carry multiple VLANs information from one device to another device. Is it clear, everybody? Are you clear, everybody, guys? Understand or not? So that is the difference between the access port and trunk port. Yeah, because some people maybe they will tell about 2-3 days about trunk and access port. So we don't want that much time, guys. Yeah, because here you need to understand the trunk port is going to carry multiple VLANs information. That's it. Because whenever VLAN number 10 wants to talk to VLAN number 10 in another switch, this trunk port, what it will do? No problem, buddy, I am a trunk port, so that I am not belongs to any VLAN. I am belongs to everybody. So I am the part of VLAN number 10, I am the part of VLAN number 20. Right? So that whenever VLAN number 10 traffic is coming, no problem. I am a trunk, I will take to you the destination. Then you will take to switch number 2. Is it clear, everybody? Understand that. In case if there is no trunk concept, then what you have to do? then what you are going to do? Can anybody tell me? For example, I have a switch number 1 because there is no concept called trunk. I know only access port. So here this is in VLAN number 10 and this is in VLAN number 20. And this is VLAN number 10 and this is in VLAN number 20. Everybody agree? Because what I told you, we are going to configure between switch number 1 and switch number 2 as a trunk. But unfortunately, I don't want to configure it as a trunk. That time what I am going to do? That time what you are going to do? For VLAN number 10, you are going to put one interface. And you are going to keep this interface into VLAN number 10. And you are going to keep one more interface into VLAN number 20. So this interface, what it will do? It will carry VLAN number 10 traffic. Are you clear, everybody? And this interface, what it will do? It will carry VLAN number 20 traffic. Let's say tomorrow you configured one more VLAN, which is VLAN number 30. And here VLAN number 30 is there. And again you are going to pull one more cable. Then this interface is going to carry VLAN number 30 traffic. Are you clear, guys, everybody? Is it scalable solution? Everybody, guys, is it scalable solution? Are you understand that? So now I want to ask you one more question. Pay attention, guys. Yeah, no confuse. Yeah. Now if you see here, by default switch number 1 and switch number 2 is there. So I didn't configure any VLANs. I didn't configure any VLANs. So now by default which VLAN is there, guys? By default what is the VLAN? Pay attention on this. By default what is the VLAN? So these computers, they belongs to VLAN number 1. And these computers, they belongs to VLAN number 1. Right? Now I have connected a cable like this. So do I need to make any trunk or anything here? Do I need to do any configuration? No. Why? Why? This is port number 2, port number 1 and 2, this is 3, let's say. Do I need to do any configuration for this port number 3? Why? Can I know the reason? Can I know the reason? Why? You need to say, buddy, here there is no VLANs. So everybody in the same VLAN. This is what everywhere you will find it. The people, whenever they don't know what is VLAN and all, what they are going to do? Are you understand, everybody? They connect all the cables into the same VLAN. That's why they are able to talk. The moment when you go and configure, when you show your skills, when you configure the VLANs, then you need to play safe. Right, guys? Why you need to consider the trunk ports? Are you clear, everybody? Guys, do you understand that? Because you went to the customer site, you said that, hello sir, you don't have the VLANs. You need to configure the VLANs. Are you clear? Because the existing administrator doesn't know. Right? The moment when you configure the VLANs, you need to shift the ports into the specific VLANs. Immediately what will happen? The communication is going to stop. Right or wrong? Before they have a single VLAN, they are happy. They are just changing the IP address. Because it happened for me, guys. When I went to one customer site, I said, boss, I am a hero. Yeah, I will configure the VLANs like this. Because I didn't notice, because I was so exciting to configure it. So the moment when I configured 2-3 switches, because they have 4 floors, in every floor they have a 3-3 switches, then it's not working. Then everybody comes and saying, buddy, what you did? Everything went down. You spoiled the network. Are you clear, everybody, guys? Why? Because I didn't understand anything, simply because I am very excited to type the commands. The moment I went there, I start configure the VLANs, I shifting the ports, because some ports are not shifted. Yeah. Then immediately what will happen? Because there is no communication, because the servers and all, they are in VLAN number 1. And these people, they are shifted into VLAN number 10. Because I said, sir, users, you will keep it in user VLAN. Wireless, you can keep it in wireless VLAN. Servers, you can keep it in server VLAN. Like, I said different story. Then he said, okay, go ahead, approve. Then the moment when I shift the user VLAN, immediately the administrator came, man, internet is working, but there is no server access. Are you clear, guys? Do you understand that? So that is the problem. That's why people, they don't do it. But it's mandatory to learn. Is it clear, everybody? I think initially people, they got some confused. I think now you are okay. Yeah? Everybody is fine. Say yes or no, guys. Okay, if on both PC there are only one VLAN, two other, the default will require. Yeah, you try to understand, buddy. Guys, try to see here what Rohit is trying to ask the question. Pay attention on this. Yeah. Now switch number 1, switch number 2. Right, Rohit? So now Rohit, what he did, he put this PC into VLAN number 2. And he put this PC into VLAN number 2. Only VLAN number 2 is there, guys. Now he connected like this. Yeah? Rohit, is it correct which I draw here? Yeah? Now, 192.168. Let's say he given 2.1 here, 2.2 here. Now 2.1 can talk to 2.2. Everybody. Why? Why? Let's say this is port number 24, port number 24 here, both sides. Can he talk? Can he talk? It's the same VLAN, that is fine, but it's not connected to the same switch. Guys, so if the information want to pass here, through this interface it has to pass. Guys, try to observe it, man. Don't be in a hurry. Try to observe it. Here, this is the interface which is take to other place, right? Now, this interface, what is the configuration of this interface? This is in which VLAN? It's in VLAN number 1. Then this guy, he cannot carry that. Are you understand, Rohit? Yeah, Rohit, are you clear? Because this port is belongs to VLAN number 1 only. Yeah? Now, if you change this port into VLAN number 2, there you go. Otherwise, if you configure it as a trunk, kalas, your life is happy. Are you clear, Rohit? Do you understand this? Don't say simply okay. If you don't understand, tell. Okay, Rohit? It's kidding, man. Just joke. Yeah? Is it clear, Rohit? Is it clear for you? Guys, everybody understand or not? Yeah? Give me yes, guys. If you understand that, give me yes. Yeah? Now, because today I don't know, we started in different and we went to the different. Yeah? Don't be confused, guys. Don't be confused. So can I give you some scenario? Are you able to give the answer? Everybody. Are you able to give the answer? Yeah? Are you ready? With full power. Let's go. Switch 1, switch 2. Here I configured VLAN number 10. Here I configured VLAN number 20. Yeah? I made it as a trunk. Okay, guys. Can these two computers can talk each other? Huh? Still you didn't understand the concept. Try to understand, guys. First understand the question. Question very clear. Yeah? Question should be very clear. VLAN number 10, I shift to port number 1 into VLAN number 10. Here I shift port number 1 to VLAN number 20. Right? And I configure a trunk. What is the purpose of the trunk? The purpose of the trunk which is going to carry the VLAN. This is what everybody confused. Even don't worry, guys. I am also in so many years I was in confused. Now the trunk is it is going to carry all the VLANs information. Right? Right or wrong? Say yes or no first of all. Now port number 1 is belongs to VLAN number 10. Port number 1 is belongs to VLAN number 20. Right? Right or wrong? So now VLAN number 10 can able to talk to other switch in VLAN number 20? That's what my question. Why? Why it's not going to talk? What's the reason? Why it's not going to talk? Why it's not going to talk? Say yes or no, guys. They are in different VLANs, right? Are you clear, guys? Everybody understand that? Because VLAN number 10 is a different VLAN, VLAN number 20 is a different VLAN, right? So they don't speak each other because your trunk can carry the information if it is the same VLAN. Let's say here port number 2 and I kept into VLAN number 10. So now this VLAN number 10 and this VLAN number 10, can they talk each other through your trunk? Say yes or no, guys. Why? Why they are going to talk? Because always remember, the trunk means it's not a inter-VLAN communication. Keep remember that. The trunk means it's not a inter-VLAN communication. you can able to talk to the same VLAN with other switches. Are you clear? Whenever you connect with other switch in the same VLAN, then only you can able to talk. The trunk means, guys, everybody pay attention on this. Rohit, you got still confused. Please pay attention on this. The trunk means you can talk to the same VLAN. It will carry the VLAN's information. That's it. Yeah, if you are in other side with the same VLAN, then you can able to talk. But in case if you are in different VLAN, you cannot talk. Are you clear? Because trunk is not going to do routing. It's going to forward the information for the same VLAN from one switch to another switch. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Are you clear? Now I want to give you one more scenario. Switch number 1, pay attention on that, yeah? Switch number 2, oh, what happened? Oh, what happened? Switch number 2, yeah? Now, I have taken one cable. I kept this port into VLAN number, this is port number 24, this is port number 24, and I kept this port into VLAN number 2. So here, VLAN number 3, this port, okay, I will write it here so that you will not get confused. Okay, this PC belongs to VLAN number 3, this PC belongs to VLAN number 2. Now, here, there is a PC belongs to VLAN number 2, and there is a PC belongs to VLAN number 3. Now, tell me guys, now VLAN number 2 can talk to VLAN number 2? Now everybody understood the scenario. Now what about the VLAN number 3 to VLAN number 3? Can talk? VLAN number 3 to VLAN number 3? No? Why, man? Already cable is connected, no? Cable is connected here. Why? What's wrong in that? Cable is connected, but you kept these ports into the VLAN number 2 only. Right, guys? Are you clear, everybody? Yeah, this port we shifted into VLAN number 2 only. That's why it doesn't carry VLAN number 3 information. Now I think, Rohit, you are connected now. Yeah? Now what I did here, I removed this, I made it as a trunk. Then now, both VLANs can talk. Why? What's the reason? What's the reason, man? What is the purpose of the trunk? What is the difference? What this trunk is going to do? What this trunk is going to do? Say yes or no. What is this trunk? What is the purpose? So you need to say the trunk belongs to every VLAN. It's not specific to any VLAN, right? It's going to carry multiple VLANs information. Guys, still we didn't talk about how to build the MAC table. We didn't talk about ARP, right? Because it's required some nice movement. Nice movement means everybody has to pay attention. Yeah, because if I go with ARP, if I go with the MAC address table build and all, you guys, run. Then you will say, man, no fun. Yeah, because we need to learn with fun so that you will able to understand. Is it clear, everybody? Yeah, so far you understand what is the difference between access port and what is the difference between the trunk port. Say yes or no, everybody. Yeah, trunk is going to carry multiple VLANs information, ma'am. That is the important. Yeah, access port belongs to a specific VLAN. That's it. It's not belongs to the multiple VLANs. Yeah. Madam Singh, are you understand that? Yeah. It's going to carry all the VLANs. That's why whenever you configure as a trunk, okay, let's go and, yeah. What is uplink there? Uplink is that one only, buddy. Between one switch to other switch you connected, no? So the layman term they used to say uplink, uplink. Uplink means this is the one. Yeah? Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, Anil, that's correct. It's uplink, that's it. Everybody is clear? Rakesh, are you clear? Yeah? Perfect. Now, can I ask you something? Guys, you have a time, I think, just I'll finish it out some questions, then we will finish it out, guys. Yeah? Do you have time, guys? Yeah? Vaibhav, Vaibhav, you are shouting with somebody. Don't fight. Yeah, yeah. Right, guys. Now, if you see here, let's go and play something. Now, if you see here, enable show VLAN brief. Now, I want to remove. Now, okay, now I forgot to ask you. Port number 9, I want to put it back VLAN number 1. What I have to do, guys? Type it for me there, the comments. Port number 1, I want to put it back to VLAN number 1. Type for me there. Everybody. Port number 1, port number 9, I want to put it back to, yeah, that's it, man. Switch port access VLAN number 1. But there is one more command, guys, that is called default. So the default command, what it does, it's going to apply the default setting to your interface. Whenever you type default interface fast Ethernet 0/9, then it will apply the default settings. So by default, this port belongs to which VLAN, guys? By default, this port belongs to which VLAN? VLAN number 1, right? Then it will go back to the default, and whatever settings you applied, the default settings is going to apply it. Are you clear? Everybody understand, guys? So my best practice for you is always whenever you are going to shift, use the default command. See here, the default command will work in the configuration mode. Type there default interface fast Ethernet 0/9. See here, there is something is executed. Did you notice that? Now verify it. It's working or not, I don't know. Yeah, it's back. Did you see that, guys? Everybody, fast Ethernet 09 has shifted back to 1, right? Now I want to put it back 10 and 16 at a time. Then what you are going to do? How to type this command? Use your intelligence. Port number 10 and 16, I want to put it back to VLAN number 1. Where command rejected, man? No rejection. Where is that? Where is the rejection? It shifted, see? This is packet tracer, man. Yeah? See here, interface fast is set to default configuration. Good, nice observation. Yeah? No problem. So, you need to use Madam Singh. If whenever you are saying about multiple interfaces, then you need to type in, good. Who is that? Rakesh, perfect. Interface range, perfect, man. 0/10, fast is in at 0/16. Rakesh, super. Oh, what happened this? Maybe the space. Why it's not taking? Guys, actually in the real device it's going to work. I'm sorry, Rakesh, you are right. Yeah, you are right. Don't feel bad. It's not working here because of the packet tracer. So make it 10 and make it 16. Yeah, now do. Yeah, you need to use the range. No, in the packet tracer it's not coming, but once you on the switch, the main switch, you will get it everything. Yeah, I will show it to you tomorrow, guys, in the real device. Yeah, now show VLAN brief. No, there is a range, man. If you see here, see, did you see there? Yeah, Bhupesh, did you see that range command is there? Yeah, did you see that? Yeah, Bhupesh, okay. Range command is there. Say yes or no, Bhupesh. Range command is there. So you don't worry. Yeah? Yeah. Now if you see here, show VLAN brief, then again those ports are back. Right? Now for VLAN number 2, you will find 1 and 2. VLAN number 3, you will find 3 and 4. VLAN number 4, you will find 5 and 6. Right, guys? Now, for example, I want to remove VLAN number 3. Can I remove it? How to remove it, guys? I want to remove VLAN number 3. How to remove it? Guys, everybody is okay. Everybody is clear so far. Say yes or no, guys. Any doubts on previous topics so that I will repeat it again? Any doubts on the previous topic? Yeah, everybody is okay. Say yes for me, guys. If you understand that, everybody is clear so far. Yeah? Okay, now let's go and see. I want to remove VLAN number 3. How to remove the VLAN number 3? How to remove VLAN number 3? Okay. Now in VLAN number 3, what are the ports are there, guys? Remember that. What are the ports are there? 3 and 4, right? These two ports are belongs to VLAN number 3. Now some people they are typing the command no VLAN 3, right guys? Always remember, in Cisco, whenever you are going to configure VLAN number 3, you are typing VLAN 3. Whenever you want to remove, you need to type no in front of that. That's it. That is the secret, guys. Now let's go and see something strange. You are able to see it. Are you ready? Everybody, are you ready, guys? Now let's go to the configuration mode and type no VLAN 3. Enter. Now show VLAN brief. Did you notice that VLAN number 3 is removed? Right, guys? But where is the port number 3 and 4? Did you notice that? Check it. Where is the port number 3 and 4? Everybody. Where is the port number 3 and 4? It's removed from your switch? No, 3 and 4, man. Before it was in VLAN number 3, right? You removed VLAN number 3. VLAN number 3 has gone. Then where is the ports? Inside the 3 and 4 is there. It's eaten. So that's why, guys, before you are going to remove the VLAN, make sure that you shift the ports first into different VLAN. Then after that you remove it. Is it clear, everybody? So now we don't have a choice. So what I have to do? We know the default command. Yeah, good. Nice guess. Yeah. Now what you have to do? Go to the configuration mode. Type default interface. Yeah. Fast Ethernet 0/3 and fast Ethernet 0/4. Now type do show VLAN brief. There you go. 3 and 4 is back. Everybody, guys, 3 and 4 is back. Yeah. Now if you take VLAN number 5, VLAN number 5, yeah, now there is no ports, so I can delete it directly, right? Simply we can say no VLAN 5. Is it clear, everybody? Can you bear with me 5 more minutes, guys, so that we will finish it something else? Yeah. Are you okay? Perfect. Now if you see here, port number 3, I want to shift into VLAN number 5, but VLAN number 5 is deleted, right? Okay. Do show VLAN brief. So there is no VLAN number 5, it's deleted, right, guys? So let's say port number 3, I want to shift into VLAN number 2. Okay, guys. Now unexpectedly I type 12. Let's see what's happened. Now how to shift that? Go to interface fast Ethernet 0/3. Then you are typing switch port mode access. Then after that you are say switch port access VLAN number. What is the VLAN, guys? 2, right? But I type 12. Unexpectedly I type 12. Then what will happen? See here. Surprise. See, it's saying that access VLAN does not exist and creating VLAN number 12. You understand, guys? So it's created automatically. Let's go and verify it. Do show VLAN brief. See there. Did you notice that? It created the VLAN and it shifted there automatic. Everybody understand this? Say yes or no. Guys, these are all things you need to practice this whole week. That's why. Are you clear, everybody? Yeah? Understand? The moment when you don't create it. Yeah? Now one more thing, guys. Actually, we told him, Seshu, we can create the VLANs from where? 2 to 4094. Right? And Rohit saying that, sir, can we configure VLAN 2000? Let's go. Let's see what is happening there. Yeah? Let's go. Let's go. Because trainer said that do that. 2000. What it's saying, guys? Can you read, everybody? What it's saying? It's saying that failed to create VLAN 2000. It's extended VLAN, not allowed in current VTP mode. Oh, what is this, man? Buddy, you told me that you can configure 224,094, but I cannot able to create VLAN 2000. Right, guys? Everybody, pay attention on this. Understand what I am trying to tell. Say yes or no. Yeah? So that's why, if you see here, you can start from 2 to 1001. This is one range. The extended range is going to start from 1006 to 4094. Are you clear, everybody? Are you clear? This is your internal VLAN range, guys. This is external range. So if you want to configure external range, try to understand that. If you want to configure external range, change your VTP mode. That's what it's saying. Buddy, what is this VTP? We comes to know VLAN trunking protocol. But at the moment to understand, you change your VTP mode. But first of all, what is the default VTP mode? Let's go and check it. How to check that? There is a command. Do show VTP status. Okay, guys? Yeah, these are all interview questions, guys. Yeah? Show VTP status. What is the default VTP operating mode? What is that mode, guys? Everybody type it for me there. What is this mode? By default, it's in server mode. This is the VTP mode. So whenever you are in the VTP mode, you cannot configure the extended VLANs. Clear, guys? So you can able to configure the VLAN from 2 to 1001 only. You can use any one number, no problem. But if you want to configure other than this, then those VLANs we can call it as a extended VLANs. So for that, what you have to do, you need to change your VTP mode into transparent mode. Okay, guys? This is the rule from Cisco, not from me. VTP mode, let's say transparent. Say enter now. Now what is the mode, guys? Everybody type it for me there. Transparent mode. Now we change it into transparent mode. Verify it. How to verify that? Check do show VTP status. Now, did you notice that the mode has changed it into transparent? Now, what I can do now? I can able to create the VLANs. Let's go. VLAN 2000. There you go. Do show, show VLAN brief. Did you notice that VLAN 2000 after 1005? Everybody. Everybody. Understand this? Yeah? Got it? Now I want to create 2500. Can I create it or not? I want to create 2500. Can I create it or not? conft VLAN 2500. There you go. I want to create 3000. Go ahead. Are you clear? I want to create 4000. Go ahead. Do show VLAN brief. Are you able to see 2000, 2500, 3000? Okay. 4092. Even I'm also shocked. Okay, 4092. Arjun is there. Yeah, super cool, huh? Good. So I want to create 5000. Can I accept the 5000? Can we create 5000? No. It's saying, buddy, you are out of, yeah, 4095. No, 4094 is the last. Is it clear, everybody? So this is what I told you. Yeah. By default, it's already there. That is the actual Rohit asking how did got VTP created in the system. Yeah, VTP is the Cisco proprietary protocol. By default, in every Cisco switches, by default, VTP is enabled. Is it clear? Rohit, are you understand the question? So that's why I told you the starting time. You can able to configure the VLANs from 2 to 4094. So everybody has a justification for this. Yeah? Everybody is clear, guys. Thank you, man. You are giving a lot of biscuits to me today. Thank you, guys. Yeah? So that's what. Because, you know, sometimes when we talk about especially the MAC table, some people, you know, they will become crazy and they don't understand it. Yeah? Yeah, Rohit, are you clear so far? Understand that? Yeah, VLAN, I told you, no, VLAN 2, 1002, 1003, and 4, these are the old technologies. We don't use this. FDDI, token ring and all. Yeah? This is we don't use it. And these are the only we are going to use it. Yeah? That's why from 2 to 1001, These are the internal, and after that 1006 to 4094, these are the extended. Is it clear, man? Everybody understand, guys? Say yes or no. Say yes or no, guys, everybody. Is it clear? Any doubt so far? Yeah? This is good question. Again. Anil is asking nice question. Yeah, can we delete VLAN number 1? And after that, we'll talk about this. 1002 and 3, we'll talk about it. Can we delete VLAN number 1, guys? Say yes or no. Why? Why we are not going to delete? What's the problem? It's a default VLAN. Good, buddy. You cannot delete it. See here, delete VLAN 1 may not be deleted. Are you able to see that? Everybody, guys, VLAN number 1, you cannot delete it. But some vendors you can delete it, man. Don't ask me who is that. Yeah? Some vendors you can do whatever you want. Not Cisco. There's one time I was shocked when I went with one of my friends. Aruba? Ruckus, man, Ruckus. Ruckus, now they changed it to ComScope. Yeah, sir, we changed it for VT version 2 to 3, then we can create extended VLAN on VTP server mode. Okay. That's the new one, man. VTP version 3 is the latest one. It's the latest one. Yeah. It's going to support MST also. You can push MST also. Yeah. Everybody is clear, guys? Understand that? Suvesh, everybody. Any doubts so far, guys? You are clear with that, but you didn't ask me, Seshu, if you are connecting with other switch. You didn't show us the trunk. Okay, I will show you the trunk in next class, guys. Yeah, I will show you the next class. What I will do, I will make a trunk here, and I will put one more switch here, and I will configure the same VLANs. Then I will show you how the VLAN traffic is going to forward. In case if you don't configure trunk, then we will see. Yeah, DTP also we are going to see, Bhupesh. We didn't focus it on the DTP. Yeah. DTP we didn't focus it, we are going to see. Next week we are going to see the DTP, and we need to see one more concept called native VLAN. People, everybody say very tough, very tough. You will see what is this native VLAN. Yeah? Everybody is clear, guys, so far? Is it good? So my concern is that everybody has to understand how to configure the VLANs, how to shift the ports, need to understand what is access port and what is trunk port. That's it. Extremely sorry, sir. Maybe dropped within 2-3 minutes due to the low battery. No problem, man. Yeah? Are you clear, guys? Then this is enough for you to go and attack. But make sure that whatever you are going to do, first you can draw and understand this customer requirement. If it is a new environment, your life is easy. If it is existing environment, make sure that once you put your finger there, customer will tell you after you put your finger, everything went down. Whatever the old issues also, he will tell you. But I am not pushing you the negativity, guys. I am not telling you the negativity because this is the nature of the customers, most of the places. Yeah, customer never tell you what is the issue is there. Then he will tell you the moment when you touch, everything went wrong. Because when Ahmad, my junior, is from Egypt, he went there to customer site. Then he just did only remove one cable and connect somewhere. Then customer, he made me the whole night to build the whole network. I went there, I was with Ahmad because he said that your man only did something wrong. Is it clear, everybody, guys? So that's why make sure that you should be clear all the time. Thank you, guys. Any doubts so far? Mr. Yogesh, you are asking the physical switch. Let's go and connect it, man. Whenever you get a free, just ping me. I will connect it to the physical switch and I'll just show it to you. Yeah? Good, man, good. Yeah, we have a switches, guys. I think you saw my lab, right? Everybody saw the lab, right? Did you see my lab, guys? I showed it to you one day. Yeah? I show it to everybody. I shown my lab. Wait. I'm not lying you, man. We have all the devices. Don't worry. Where I'm seeing. Yeah? See there. We have all the devices, buddy. Did you see that? We have all the devices and here. See there. In front of my laptop. All the devices over there. I kept today. I want to show it to you. That's why I took it out some devices. Did you notice that one, guys? I don't know whether you are able to see it or not. Yeah? We have a device over there and we have IP phones over there. Yeah, everything is there, guys. So don't worry. So we will see it, guys. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Let's stop this. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, guys. Good night. Do you want this upload today? You want to see upload? You want it, guys? Yeah. But you have to do one favor for me. Today I am interested about who is that? Not Rohit, man. Anil. Anil. I think Anil has given more answers. Anil, whatever comments we typed so far, please, can you please make it for me? Like one of the, like what Madam Singh has done before, no? The same way you did it, and like nice presentation, and make 2 3 lab scenario. Guys, everybody in the packet tracer, whatever lab you build it, you can send it to me in WhatsApp. Even if it is tomorrow or day after tomorrow, it doesn't matter. You send it to me. Yeah. So that I can see. Meanwhile, Anil, what he will do, whatever we discussed today, he will write it there. Yeah, guys, everybody is okay. Good, man. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Good night to everybody. Take care. Bye.